Have you ever wondered why some people keep dreaming, while others quietly build their dreams into reality? You might have big goals, big visions, but every time you try to start, something inside says, maybe later. If you've ever battled between motivation and procrastination, this story is for you, because what you're about to hear could change the way you see success forever. Once, in a quiet riverside village, there lived a boy named Zayan. He wasn't poor, he wasn't unlucky, he was just comfortable. He often sat by the river, sketching castles and bridges in the sand, telling his friends, "One day, I'll build something so beautiful that people will remember my name." Everyone believed he could, because Zayan was smart, creative, and full of ideas. But there was a problem. Zayan loved thinking about success more than working for it. Every time he tried to begin, his mind whispered, "Not now. Tomorrow will be better." So, his dreams stayed where they began, in the sand. One morning, as Zayan was sitting near the riverbank, an old carpenter approached. The man carried a small wooden box and stopped to rest near him. He looked at Zayan's half-drawn plans and smiled. "You have good ideas, young man. Why not build them?" Zayan shrugged. "I will. Soon. I just need more time." The carpenter nodded slowly and said, "Time is a strange thing. It never waits. It only tests." He opened the wooden box and pulled out 2 small blocks of wood. "These," he said, "are seeds for your future. One is called work, and the other is excuse. You can't carry both for long. One will build your bridge, the other will break it." Zayan laughed. "They're just pieces of wood." The old man smiled again. "Exactly. Because dreams are just ideas, until you carve them." That night, Zayan couldn't sleep. He stared at the 2 blocks on his table. One smooth and light, the other rough and heavy. He picked up the smooth one labeled work and thought, "I'll carve something tomorrow." But tomorrow turned into next week. And by the time he remembered again, the block had cracked, dry and useless. One day, after a heavy rain, Zayan went to the riverside. The carpenter was gone. The river had washed away all his sketches. For the first time, Zayan felt what true loss meant. Not losing something he had, but losing something he never began. He ran back home, took the second block labeled excuse, and threw it into the fire. Then he picked up his tools, took a piece of wood from the carpenter's box, and began to carve. His hands shook, the blade slipped, and the wood splintered, but he kept going. Hours turned into days. Soon he built a small wooden bridge across the narrow stream behind his house. It wasn't perfect, but it stood strong. Every morning after that, he worked a little more. The small bridge became a bigger one. Villagers began to cross it, smiling, calling it Zayan's path. And for the first time, Zayan understood what the carpenter meant. Dreams don't grow when you wait. They grow when you begin and keep going. Years later, when Zayan became a master builder, people asked him the secret to his success. He smiled and said, "It's simple. I stopped waiting for the perfect time and started building with imperfect hands." My friend, maybe you have your own wooden block lying somewhere. An unfinished project, a forgotten plan, a delayed dream. Maybe you're waiting for a better day, more time, or the right mood. But here's the truth. That day may never come. You don't need more time. You need to start. Because action creates progress, and progress creates purpose. Every step, every mistake, every try, they all count. Your dream doesn't need perfection. It needs persistence. So today, carve your first mark. Send that email. Write that page. Record that idea. Don't let your excuse block your work. If this story inspired you, don't let it fade away. Like this video, share it with someone who's been stuck waiting for the perfect moment. And subscribe to SoulForge Stories, where every story is a spark to forge your soul into something unbreakable. Because your dream isn't waiting for someday. It's waiting for today.